Howdy friendos, Crazy Jason here. I have Blu-ray goodies to share with you guys. Things that arrived in the mail, that's right. You know Crazy is not used to such things. Crazy is used to not referring to himself in the third person, or at least in polite company. And I know you guys are definitely polite company, so I'll stop doing that. No, I'm used to going out into the world and collecting things, but today, things came in the mail. The first thing I want to share with you guys, I got a couple of gifts from a couple of awesome YouTubers, and their channels will be in the underballs. Go and check them out. First, I received from a friend of mine, Master and Commander, the digibook. Yes, finally, Crazy owns. There I go with the third person referral again. I am sorry, friendos. Please forgive me. But yes, I received Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. Review forthcoming. Because the first thing I did when this arrived in the mail was I popped it in and immersed myself in the world that Peter Weir so graciously created. I'm not going to go into the PQ and all of that. I'm going to save that for a separate review that is coming shortly. But then I also received in the mail from another YouTuber, Corey. A lot of you guys probably know him, Corey Brown Reviews, or Corey Reviews now. He sent me Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World, the digibook. So, I now have two Master and Commander digibooks. Now, I think this is pretty awesome for a couple of reasons. One, it makes me feel loved, you know, because two guys who had no idea that they were sending me the same thing, both very thoughtfully knew that I wanted this digibook very much. And so that, you know, that warms the cockles of my heart. It really does. And the other thing that's cool is I have been thinking in my head that there are a couple of cube spots over there that I would like to make a Master and Commander cube. I know there's another special collector's edition of the movie out there, and maybe a couple of other trinkets, what the fuck. But because this has become one of my favorite movies, and one of my most treasured movies, and you know, I've got an Alien cube, a Big Lebowski cube, Star Trek, Inception, Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan kind of cube. Those are some of my most treasured and favorite movies of all time. And I would like to start a Master and Commander cube, so it'll be cool to have one of these digibooks to go with my digibook collection on the shelves, and the other one to go in the cube. So thanks guys, I'm happy to have both, and really happy that you sent them. Really great. That's very generous. You know, when people send me things, I always take that very seriously. But again, that's Blu-ray Maniac. That's my friend Chris, and Corey Reviews. Corey. And go check out those guys' channels in the underballs. Great YouTubers, both. Moving on. The second thing that came in the mail is the first haul of this summer's Criterion Barnes & Noble sale. Now, they always have one in the summer, and they always have one in either October or November. It's been a while, and you know, a lot of things have come out. So anyway, Sunday night, I sat down and I ordered 3 Blu-rays. Unfortunately, the two Barnes & Noble closest to me that used to have a DVD section, they closed their DVD section in lieu of expanding the kids section. Now I don't have kids, so naturally that makes me angry. If I did have kids, I'd probably be happy, you know. Also, if I had kids, my Blu-ray collection would probably be a lot smaller, and what I did have would be covered with shit and snot, and it would be shredded. So, you know, I'll just stop there. But anyway, I'm in a mood where I'm on the verge of going into a rant about a lot of things. But I'm going to try to keep it nice, okay? Because I love you, and I'd never hurt you. Alright. First thing that I got, Shallow Grave. Yes, and you know, about a month ago I saw that this was coming out, and I instantly jizzed in my pants. I didn't jizz in my pants, actually, because I'm not capable of that anymore. You know, I'm getting I don't know, I'm losing my libido. You know, my balls are heavy, and I'm going to stop. Okay. Shallow Grave, this is Danny Boyle's film before Trainspotting. And it also stars Ewan McGregor and Christopher Eccleston and Carrie Fox. And this is a very fantastic little top thriller with dark humor. So if you like those kinds of movies, I highly recommend it. It was a movie I watched a lot in the late 90s on VHS. And over time, it's kind of been forgotten. Kind of overshadowed by Danny Boyle's other movies. But I'm so glad to see that Criterion is putting this out. Can't wait to sit down and watch it. Second thing I got, I went ahead and purchased Rushmore. Now, I thought I might wait a couple of more sales to pick this up because, I don't know, some of you guys may know my big journey to find the Rushmore DVD, which I could have ordered at any time, but it was important to me to track it down. And I believe it was in a field trip with OJ that I finally nabbed it in Nashville, and I was so happy. And that's only been like a year, maybe a year and a half ago. But you know what? This movie right here, Rushmore, in my opinion, takes its place amongst a collection of very few films that I consider to be almost perfect movies. Even movies that I consider to be some of the greatest films of all time have flaws. But for some reason, I find Rushmore to be an almost perfect movie from beginning to end. And this is just, I don't know. I mean, lots of things have been said about this movie. I'm not going to go into it, but I'm happy to have it. You know, I just wanted to see it on Blu-ray. So, and the third thing I got, Harold and Maude. Another new release from Criterion. This is just a great 70s movie. You know, 70s to me is the golden age of Hollywood. I know the golden age, you know, you've got 30s, 40s, 50s, and I agree with that. But for me, I just have an affinity for 70s films, and Harold and Maude and Hal Ashby, the director, just really sort of helped define what a 70s movie is like. Now, this movie is a bit strange, but I don't know, it just makes me feel good, it makes me laugh, and I definitely can't wait to watch this on Blu-ray. So that's it, guys. That's my first Criterion haul. I'm thinking about going to either Asheville. They have 2 Barnes & Noble locations up there that still sell DVDs and Blu-rays. I think I might make like an epic 2-part movie adventure, perhaps. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Should I go to Asheville, hit up the Barnes & Noble, hit up the trade shops and the pawn shops and the FYE in the mall? Do you think that, guys? Do you think that would be good for me? Do you think it would be good for my wallet? Not good for my wallet, but would you guys enjoy seeing that? Because if you do, I will make the trick. Trick? Trek. I won't be making the trick. I'll be turning a trick to have money to buy more Blu-rays. So, yeah, anyway, a lot of joke fails in this video, but that's okay because I'm alive and I'm wearing a pseudo-intellectual hat. So, and I've got a V-neck, you know, and I've got the sideburns, so I'm still with the times. Okay, guys, I'm up to date. So that'll do her for sure. I'm Crazy Jason, and you've been in my wacky emporium, baby.